The Skyward Seed, Finn lived in a quiet village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain. The village was small, surrounded by meadows and forests, with only a few winding paths leading to the outside world. Though life was peaceful, Finn had an unquenchable curiosity about the world beyond. He loved exploring the forests, climbing the trees, and imagining faraway places he had never seen. One warm afternoon, while wandering through a meadow near the village, he found something extraordinary, a glowing, mystical seed. The seed shimmered with blue and gold light, almost as if it had its own heartbeat. Finn crouched down and gently picked it up. He had never seen anything like it before. And a sense of wonder filled his heart. What kind of seed is this? He wondered aloud, his voice soft with awe. It looked as though it was made from the light itself. Remembering the stories his grandmother had once told him about enchanted seeds, Finn decided to plant it. He found a spot near an ancient oak tree, dug a small hole in the soft soil, and placed the glowing seed inside. He whispered to it, "Grow, little seed. Show me your magic." Then, he covered it with earth, unsure of what to expect. That night, as the moon rose high above the village, something incredible happened. Finn, lying in bed, heard a soft rustling outside his window. He rushed outside to find the ground glowing faintly. The seed he had planted was no longer there. Instead, a shimmering silver vine had begun to grow from the earth, spiraling upwards, glowing with the same blue and gold light. It twisted and curled around itself, reaching higher and higher into the night sky. The vine continued to grow until it touched the clouds, stretching far beyond the mountain's peak. Finn stood in awe, his heart racing with excitement. He had never seen anything like this before. Without thinking twice, he grabbed onto the vine and began to climb, his hands steady despite the vine's glowing, smooth surface. As he ascended, the village below grew smaller, and the air around him grew cooler and fresher. The higher Finn climbed, the more magical the world around him seemed. Soft mist swirled around the vine, and the stars in the sky began to shine brighter. He felt as if he were climbing into another world entirely. After what seemed like hours, Finn reached the top, where the vine connected to a floating island above the clouds. On the island stood a figure, an old woman with long silver hair, dressed in robes that sparkled like the night sky. "Welcome, Finn," the woman said, her voice soft but powerful. "I am Celestia, the guardian of the sky. You have found the Skyward Seed, a seed that only grows for those with a spirit of adventure." Finn, still catching his breath, looked up at her in awe. "You mean I'm an adventurer?" Celestia smiled. "Yes, Finn. The seed grows only for those who are curious, brave, and willing to seek the unknown. But now, you must choose. You can keep the vine to yourself and explore the stars, or you can share its magic with your village." Finn thought about it for a moment. He had always dreamed of seeing the world, of discovering new places. But as he looked down at the village below, he realized that the greatest adventure would be sharing this magic with the people he loved. "I want to bring the vine back to my village," Finn said, his voice full of determination. "I want to inspire everyone to dream big, just like I do." Celestia nodded, pleased with his choice. With a wave of her hand, the vine began to shrink, coiling gently back down toward the earth. Finn followed it, climbing down carefully until he reached the village once again. The villagers gathered in awe as the glowing vine descended, lighting up the entire landscape. Finn explained the magic of the Skyward Seed and how it had chosen him to bring its magic back to them. The villagers, young and old, were thrilled. Soon, they planted their own seeds, each one glowing with potential, and began their own journeys of adventure and discovery. From that day forward, the village was filled with explorers, people who sought new adventures, dreamed of faraway places, and shared their wonders with one another. And Finn, the boy who had planted the first Skyward Seed, became known as the explorer of the stars, forever inspiring others to chase their dreams and follow their hearts.